Hey guys, welcome back. This is Dr. Anime here. I'm going to be doing just a discussion and a catch up of My Hero Academia. Ooh, I had to double check that actually. I've been behind. I stopped reading the manga for a couple of months, and then I got behind on it just with work and other life stuff. And like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I binged a few chapters, so I got caught up to a bit of it. Hold on, I read from chapter I think 323 to chapter 329. So, cause I had it pull up just in case, like I could try to remember. Okay, so I just from the first page. So what I remember reading is the kids from class 1A, they finally brought Deku back to UA, which is being used as a shelter to house a bunch of civilians. Now, word got out that they brought back Deku. So the people in the shelter also know that Shigaraki, the League of Villains, they're looking for a certain person. So they put two and two together and like, no, this is the person that the villains want. Like, hand him over. Like, you guys are supposed to be protecting us. So there's a mob of them just yelling and yelling, and then Deku over here is feeling bad, and some of the students are trying to explain, we brought him back here because he's hurt and he needs to rest, and they're trying to convey this to the mob, who pretty much are just hysterical. Like, they don't care. They're not really hearing it, or at least they're hearing it, but they're not listening. So they're just yelling like, "No, get him out! Like the villains are gonna attack us to try to get him because he's here. So you get him out of here because your job is to protect us. Pretty much, it's your fault that we're in this mess because you guys couldn't protect us." Which they're lucky I'm not a hero there. Oh, they're lucky I'm not a hero there. I would have shut them all up. But, well, I mean, it depends on what power I have too. Because I might not be that strong enough to do much. Eventually, Ochako stood up and starts yelling at everyone. But, like, yelling in a way so that they can all hear her. And she's not, like, angry, like, belittling them or yelling at them angrily. She more trying to convey her and her classmates' feelings, mostly hers, because she has a little something going on with Deku. You know what I'm saying? But so she's informing them that Deku has been out there fighting for them, like since all this started. He's been alone, just fighting, trying to protect both them and the school. That's why he wasn't in the school at all. Like, he was out there fighting. So a lot of them also weren't really actually listening to that. But we see some shots of certain characters that, well, civilians and some heroes who Deku helped while he was out there. So we see some snippets of them, and then it also showed Deku, who is a bit shocked as well at hearing Ochako speak for him, and I forgot who it was, but someone was talking to him, saying like, she's doing this for you. She wants you to be safe. So as she's informing them, he's just a kid. Like, look at him. He's beaten up. Like, the mob eventually actually finally saw Deku for who what he is, which is a kid. He is just a kid, and his costume is all beaten up and torn. And they were informing them that Deku's power is a special one that they need to defeat the villains. So that's why the villains want him. If they get him, then they can't do anything to defeat the villains. So some of the people like Kenta from season 3, who Deku saved, this big animal mouse looking lady who he saved a couple of chapters ago. She came up, and a few others came up, and they went to Deku and like pretty much praised him, like, thank you, you saved me when I was chased out from another shelter and then attacked by other civilians. Kenta is like, you saved me. We saw like a little flashback about Kenta wanting to buy the same or similar shoes to red shoes that Deku wears because he wants to be more like Deku. We saw flashbacks of Ochako when she was a kid, and I mean we already saw this like early. Well, it happened in season 5 in the anime, but I think or before that. But when Ochako was a kid, she pretty much always saw her parents looking miserable, sad, depressed. So when she saw heroes fighting the villains, she looked around. She saw her parents happy, excited, refreshed, and everyone else, like other civilians who are watching the hero fight, saw all of them happy as well. So that inspired her to want to be a hero so that she could give that same feeling to civilians. Like she wants them to feel safe and happy and proud and all that. Plus, of course, she wants to be able to make money for her family so her mom and dad doesn't have to work. She mentioned that back in season 1, I believe, that she wants to become a hero to make money. But we get a deeper understanding about that with the real reason, which is she wants to inspire people to. It's also a quote that she said at the end of the hero villain war that we just had like a little while ago, which is when a hero needs saving, who's going to save them? And that same quote came within these last few chapters as well from her. Well, mentally, I don't think she said it out loud. I could be wrong, but who's gonna save a hero when the hero needs saving? The answer is us, all of us. Like we're all gonna work together to protect the hero, the hero that needs help. So they eventually calmed down, and Deku was allowed to stay there. But we got other scenes with All Might. So All Might wasn't there. He was off still. Oh well, I'm gonna pause that. They'll leave a message. Okay, so All Might is off, like just around, and I think there's a villain who's about to attack him. But eventually he meets Stain, and him and Stain have an interesting conversation. So Stain doesn't know anything about like what happened because he was in Tartarus. So he finds out that that's All Might, and he was like, "No, you can't be All Might. You're a fake." Because All Might's weakened and like small and frail. So he's not 100% convinced, but he somewhat believes because he gives All Might this like information that we see through flashback that he gained at Tartarus before escaping, and it's supposed to be something that help figure out what happened that night. So he gives it to All Might and says, "I trust that you would give this to who could use it." Because even though Stain isn't a hero, he's not a villain. He's an anti-hero. So he wants true heroes like All Might and Deku. Heroes that aren't doing it for fame or money, but are doing it strictly to save and help people. So he gave that to All Might and then leaves. But before leaving, he gives All Might some wisdom, saying, "You like All Might is a true hero. He wouldn't just sit back and be depressed about not being able to do anything. He will still be out there fighting, inspiring, and doing all he can." And that inspired All Might to do the same. So All Might takes the information to we see him back at at UA, but before that, like in a flashback, it shows that he took it to the cops, and so that they had that information as well. So it's basically, I think All For One used radio waves to communicate between Shigaraki body and his actual body that was in Tartarus. So they're gonna use that information to try to combat them, because right now there's 2 of them now. So as that's also happening, the last chapter that I read, it ends with apparently this lady from the United States. I'm pretty sure it was. She is flying to go back up All Might. Apparently, she's All Might's student, and I think she was like the #1 hero in America. Hold on, let me. I forgot her name, bro. It's been a while. Yeah, the name. Yeah, see, I didn't even read this chapter yet. It says the ultimate super powerful soldier has arrived. Oh, it didn't say her name, but yeah. Let me see if I can show this. That's her. That's the start of a new chapter. I didn't read it yet. I'm probably gonna read it and then give my review later on. But yeah, like, I want to see what she can do. But yeah, that's just the catch-up version for the last couple of chapters. And I'm probably just going to watch the anime and do reviews. I don't know if I'm going to do reactions, because I try to react, but they keep getting taken down. So it's like, I try to post one like a couple of weeks ago and it keeps getting blocked. So I'm probably just going to do reviews for now, and then try to figure out how to do reactions again. And I'll catch you guys next time. Please like, subscribe, comment down in the section below, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.